When it comes to the Wearing Socks podcast, there's definitely no shortage of questionable moments. And considering that the Wearing Socks podcast is the self-proclaimed straightest podcast on earth, it's important we call it these moments when they happen. That being said, there will be references to mature themes throughout this video. Specifically, references to homosexuality and intercourse. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright guys, jumping straight into the number 10 spot and our first questionable moment, we have a clip from the 21st episode of the podcast. Our first perpetrator of sussiness is Cameron. In this clip, he says something very suspicious to Jake regarding him as a teacher. Let's review the clip and discuss more after.
Yeah, by the time you guys see this, Jake will be a full-time teacher, 100%.
Hey, hopefully, baby.
No div.
I'm working hard.
You might teach me how to suck them nuts.
Sure. Yeah, 100%.
Like,
get over here.
Honestly, by itself, this moment isn't even that questionable. It's what Jacob says afterwards that really makes the moment. As we can hear from the clip, directly after this statement by Cameron, Jacob says, "Yes, of course, get over here." To me, it sounds like Jacob is agreeing to show Cameron how to suck his nuts. Cameron fans have come to expect stuff like this, but when this dropped, Jacob fans were severely disappointed in him, including me. Coming in at number 9, we actually have sort of a controversial pick, but it is another questionable moment from Cameron. Who would have guessed?
I was talking at work with my manager today, and recently, and you guys know that I've been meowing recently, and it's a little bit strange, right? I've been meowing, right? And I've been doing it at work too. I do it more at work. Like, I just meow.
No, you don't.
No, yeah, I do. I just be meowing. Dude, I fuck around at work.
You might be wondering how this is questionable at all. My man just likes to meow. That's originally what I thought too, until I listened more. Let me show you my evidence.
I've been meowing. How do you guys feel about it? Like, what do you guys kind of, like, what's the vibe you get when I meow?
Yeah, so when I hear that sexy meow, it definitely gives me more of like an erotic tone. Like, do it again, Cameron. Do it again.
Don't do it again. No, that's kind of sus if you do it again.
See, exactly. It's almost like
I rest my case. Coming in at our number 8 spot, we have our first questionable moment from Nick. Let's roll the clip.
For real.
Bet my Steelers won today, so that's happy.
Yeah, I like watching men play with balls as well.
It's great.
So, yeah.
Great, Nick.
That's
Had a lot to add
my
there.
insightful comment about football.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, at least he said something, I guess.
You know what, guys? I gotta cut Nick some slack. You could tell what he said was a joke, so it wasn't really that questionable. The real questionable part is why Nick let Jake throat fuck him with that one-liner. Continuing the trend, we also have our first questionable moment from Jake here, and it's probably one of the gayest on this list. Here's the clip for the number 7 spot.
Where we would have the ability to pull our boat ashore to the island to then progress our lives and start our gay family on the island.
We'll get Jesus powers and we'll walk on water and pull that bit, you know? Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Alright, the level of susness can vary greatly here. What does a gay family mean, Jake? Like, seriously, we need to talk about this. Stop the video for a second, please. Jake, when you said that, were you alluding to gay incest? I think this topic will need to be investigated a little bit more, but for now, I suggest we start the hashtag #DoBetterJake. Because whether or not he was implying what I think he was implying, it was still a very sus moment. And those are rare for Jacob. Coming in at number 6, we have yet another clip from Jake with a small cameo from Cameron. Let's roll the clip.
With random people about...
How many dicks do you see?
I've only seen like 2 dicks. I've only seen like 2 dicks, bro. And I'm on the uncensored version. You know?
Wait, yo.
Wait, I'm confused.
Jake said he's a magnet for that stuff.
Oh shit!
No, I feel like I'm always getting that chat.
Bro, oh god. No, I can't tell that story. No, we're not.
Let's talk about Jake first. Obviously, what he said was unintentionally sus, but clearly he knew how questionable what he said was, and he didn't do anything to try to defend himself. No mention of socks, no apologies, not even a simple no homo? Moving on from that, you're probably wondering what was even the sus moment in this clip regarding Cameron. The reason this is a sus moment for Cameron too is because of more what he didn't say than what he did. At the end of the clip, you can hear he's about to tell a story, but he stops himself, saying that no, I'm not going to tell that story. And that story actually refers to a very concerning incident where Cameron... Sorry about that, guys. It looks like the power went out. Let's continue the show. Alright, guys, for some reason my organs are hurting really bad right now, so we're gonna try to wrap this up quickly. Coming in at number 5, we have Cameron talking about sending explicit images to the boys.
It's just right up my alley. Brian's always sending what's his name, Brendan, dick pics all the time as like a joke. And that's like, I would so do that. If the boys would allow me to send my dick to them, that would be ideal. I would send my dick all the time, you know? I've done it before.
As questionable as this is, I do have to give Cameron a little bit of slack because it sounds like he's being held at gunpoint. He clearly wasn't comfortable saying it, and it might have even been Jake or Nick who forced him to do it for content. Let's move on to number 3 now. Wait, did I do 4 yet? Anyways, guys, Jake. Number 3 is Jake talking about some comedian or something like that. Let's just roll the clip, please.
Yeah, I mean, Dave Chappelle, he killed this year. That comedy special was my favorite out of all those guys that I listed. Again, yeah, what Cameron said, it was really consistent. It kept you interested. You weren't like getting very bored in it. You know, he just keeps it real. But I think he's had a great year. Got a lot of popularity around his controversy and everything. But I think Dave's had a great year. So that's why I'm gonna say him. I'm gonna say your boy Dave.
Big facts. Big facts.
You see, the reason this is sus is the reason this is sus is because Jacob was like, he's hyping about too much, and I should have picked a better clip. I really don't feel well right now, guys. I think I'm gonna go lay down. I need to go lay down.
What's up, guys? It is your boy Flaming Arrows, and the previous narrator is actually dead. So I will be narrating the last 2 sus moments. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have a very questionable moment that ranges across all of the Wearing Socks podcast episodes. This is, of course, the ongoing problem of Nick never shutting the frick up about anime and other stuff nobody cares about. Sorry about that. Here's an example.
Once you named them all off, I was like, But for me, it's easily Fate, bro. Especially Fate Zero.
Okay.
It's not. Now, I acknowledge that there's ones that are like critically better, but just pure enjoyment. Dude, I just love Fate right now.
Okay. I feel you.
So
100% is a good show.
Yeah.
Alright, I like how you guys are being sentimental for with the boys, but it's no div. My answer's the Batman. You guys are literally making fun of it.
You're telling me you're more excited for Batman than the boxing event?
Yes.
Oh my god.
You're gay.
What? Are you serious? Really?
And finally, for the most sus moment on the Wearing Socks podcast of all time is undeniable proof that Jacob is gay!
You can't even lie.
Jake's again.
Pull your pants down, Nick.
Makes fun of you and says you're sucking someone's dick, so
I mean,
good comeback there from Nick.
So,
What?
Yeah, so you do it a lot, Jake, so.
Well, Jake, you do
Do
be
what?
sucking penis sometimes.
Yeah, and you do be.
As you can clearly hear in this clip, both Nick and Cameron reveal that Jacob has been sucking penis regularly. And what does Jacob do to defend himself? Absolutely nothing! Even though this list wasn't in any specific order, this moment just had to be number 1. Did you agree with this list? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you disagree, let me know what you would have changed. Flaming Arrows out!